Rabbi Akwete Basil Amai is my name. I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa. And I've been studying the book of the Torah from the ancient Hebrew perspective since I was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, professional.
What do you mean
Correct.
by perspective, from their perspective?
Most of the time, when people pick up what we call the Bible today, we see it as a Jewish book, as a white book, if I can say that. But no white person wrote anything in that book.
Okay.
It was all written by black people.
Okay.
So when I say Hebrew,
I believe that.
I'm talking about the ancient Hebrews who left Egypt and made their way to West Africa and were taken as slaves to the Americas. That's what I mean when I say Hebrews.
Perspective.
Perspective. So we
Okay.
read in the book from the Hebraic perspective, the African culture perspective.
Okay. So was it written in Hebrew, the book that you read?
Correct. So it was originally
Okay.
written in Hebrew, translated to Latin, and then to English.
Okay. But you got the roots of it.
The roots of it, correct. Because usually when you take any language, any book, and you translate it from one language to the other, you lose so
You
much
lose some
depth.
stuff.
Correct. So you try to use words that mean as close as possible to what you're trying to say, but sometimes you don't get that double meaning or double layers of messages that it's trying to carry
Convey.
or convey. So you choose, let's say you take a word. Most Hebrew words have 3 to 4 meanings. 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 Most Hebrew words have 3 to 4 meanings.
$13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? What's going on, y'all? This is Refugee on set. Fat 6 times I'm talking about a mess on to the rock. Right now I'm sneaking up on him. I see him talking over there. What is this 20 hours? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, hey, whoa! Oh shit!
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
But anyway, we all know that Monique was offered $500,000 for a Netflix special, and she said it was too low. In my opinion, I mean, that's a lot of money to the average man, average woman, but for somebody in her genre of work and also with the people that got bigger, way bigger paydays than she was offered, I understand why she said it's too low.
But now you got a black woman who's standing up and saying, why not us too? Not why not me, why not us all? Everybody who has done something worthy of being witnessed, why can't they get a fair deal if they are a person of color? And when you start looking at the landscape of things and you see there are no black women at Netflix who have a large deal, and everyone else of every color, white men, white women, black men have it, but why not the black women?
Now I know most of y'all are so lost in itself, y'all like, man, Monique getting the millions of dollars worth of a deal from Netflix ain't got shit to do with the black cause. The bitch worried about herself. But it's just a sad thing when y'all can't even pull together for simple as deleting a Netflix account. Like Rascal beat that.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
My reasoning for making this video today is because if y'all guys don't know, that Tiffany Haddish just revealed that she's getting ready to do her Netflix special, and she got $800,000. They offered her $800,000, and
For whom the Lord loveth he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards, and not sons.
Her father, Tiffany Haddish, was a refugee from Eritrea, and was from an Eritrean Jewish family. 4. 5. Her mother, Leila, was an African-American small business owner and a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay, to begin my question. You've been to Eritrea now, perhaps visited all the places that are pretty much good to visitors and have some break. You've been to Massawa, Asmara, perhaps even the Halak Islands, and I just want you to tell me about your personal experiences about Eritrea. How was your trip?
Well, so far it has been amazing. Okay, when I first got here, okay, My whole family was at the airport. All these people I've heard stories about, but never actually met. They were all there. They greeted me with the typical, la, 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 la. I was like, ah! I was so happy.
Over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass, that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies, and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters, to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage and mortar and in brick and in all manner of service in the field. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, When ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives, and said unto them, Why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, Because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively.
Israel, you may take a seat. Take a seat, Israel.